Hello friends, welcome to AngularJS tutorial part 9. My name is Alexander Jesus Jean. I am the director of IC Technologies. You can reach us at 9952762769 or drop us an email to ic@ictechnologies.in. So till part 8 we have seen what are some basic or frequently used AngularJS commands, right? Part 9 we are coming to an important part of AngularJS, which is using partials. Like you can actually split the template and then get the template values based on your request. Say for example, in our web page we will be dividing the web page into three parts, right? One is the header, second one will be the content, and third one is the footer. In the full page, if you see, the header will always remain static, it does not change. The same way the footer will also not change. The copyright information or privacy terms, those will not change. Similarly, in the header we will be having our logos, menus, items, so those things will be there, right? So those are considered to be static, whereas the content is always dynamic, right? So the content will be changing for home page, for about us page, and for contact us page, right? So with AngularJS, right, normally we used to do this with the backend server programming, but AngularJS is giving us an option. So we will take those data from the server, only these HTML pages, right? So in this tutorial we will see how we are going to do that, right? As I told before, I'll be using bootstrap CSS files, right? So just a second, right? So I have set up a folder structure in my local host, right? You can see var www and AngularJS. I just created a folder called AngularJS, right? This is my index.html file. I'm starting to code, so I'll just type not doc type HTML, right? HTML, and this will be head, and this will be body, right? Since we are using AngularJS bootstrap, right, so we'll be linking href equals css/bootstrap.min.css, rel equal to style sheet, type equal text/css, right? So we are mapping our bootstrap-min.css. Alright, so just check whether it's working. Div class equals container, test page, right? So I'll do is localhost /AngularJS. So I'm getting my test page, but my bootstrap is not mapped. 1 second. css/bootstrap.min.css. Sorry. Alright, so I am mapping bootstrap is, so we will get some better idea. So I'll just change this title also, right? Here I'll just give some title AngularJS with bootstrap, right? So now our project is set, right? And now what we need is our AngularJS, right? For which I always suggest you to search cd and AngularJS, and then we will find the second link, cdn.js libraries angular.js, right? If you go to that page, you will find here, right, list of values, and here what you need to do is you need to just copy this, right? So I'm just copying it here. Just leave those two backslashes, just click enter, you will get a file, right? So this is Angular version 1.3.0. just Control A, Control C, and then go back to your folder structure. In JS file, just create new file angular js.js, right, and paste it here, save it, right. Next we need the root one, so I'm just closing it. Also you need this one, this, if you are not having this, it will show you some errors. I think it shows errors only in Google Map, right. I just copy it and paste it there. It's actually a download file. Okay, so I just save it there. And we need, what we need is this root minified.js or AngularJS root. So we'll have root now. Go here, paste it. So in the meantime it's getting downloaded. I'll just copy that file and come back. Alright, so we have got the angular-root. Okay, so just Control A, Control C, go to our JS folder, right, create new file, and then type angular.js root.js, right. So just open it, paste it here, save it, and then close it, right. So in our JS file we got three files: AngularJS file, AngularJS root file, and then map file for it, right. So we will map these things here. Script src equals js/angular.js, right, and then I'll close it. And then next is AngularJS root.js, right. So make sure we got it, or we got it in our area, right. So just refresh it, go to your source, just click it, yeah, we got it mapped. Go to our source, click it, yeah, we got these things mapped. Wonderful, right. Now we are going to start our code. Normally what we did is we used to create an app and then say ng app in div class equal to container, right. So here what we'll do is we'll create a initialize the app here in HTML, ng-app equals my tutorial, right. The name of the app is my tutorial, right. So what we'll have is, here we will have two links, right, ul li ahref equals /a, we'll have it as home and about us, right. So if somebody clicks /about us, should go to about us page, and if somebody clicks, should be the home page, right. So we got two pages, right. So on top of it we will have some header, div class equals row, we'll have our header, this is header, right, and then we'll have here div class navbar hyphen fixed hyphen bottom, div class equals container, So here we'll have, this is footer text, this is footer text, right? So if you go to our browser and then refresh it, see, we got our header there, we got our footer below. Now we need to have our home page content here, right? If someone clicks this, it should go to about us page. If someone clicks home, it should go to home page, right? So I'll just refresh it, and this header should be taken inside. So just take it as container, right? Class equals, here we'll need to have another class called row. Div class equals row, so both are not taken inside, right? Below we got this navigation, right? So this is for footer. Now we need this one to, here we need our home page content, right? So to create a home page content, we'll create a folder. You can name any folder, right? Normally they use partials as per the documentations, right? If you want, you can name it as templates. I'll just use partials itself. Create a folder called partials, right? Inside partials, create new file named as home.html and another file called aboutus.html, right? We'll go to partials home.html, div class equals container, this is home page, right? And div class equals container, we'll just code this about us page. This is about us page, right? So we are going to route it, right? So if somebody clicks here, it should come to home page. If somebody clicks about us, it should go to about us page, right? And we have already got our contents in homepage.html and about us.html. Now we are going to route it out, right? So to route it out, we have already given a app called my tutorial, right? So now go to JS file and create a another JS file, app.js, right? Okay, any name you want. I just normally it's a web app, so we normally used to specify it as app.js, right? So in the app.js file, you need to type variable app equals angular.module, and within brackets you give just a second. I'm sorry for it. So we have given app angular.module. Hope you will understand what is this, right? And we need to give our module name here, our app name, right, comma. So you need to give ng root, right? So this is how we are going to start our routing function here, right? And now we need to configure the routing function. So here, where app equals angular.module, my tutorial, this my tutorial is our app index.html. I got this app here, right? And njfn root, that says you have got partials, right, for this, right? And now we will be typing app.config, right? So we'll just open a bracket and then dollar okay, I just already typed something, right? So just copy this thing, the whole thing, right, and then paste it here. So this is how you write a configuration file, and you can see it in AngularJS documentation, right? AngularJS.org. You go into that, you can see the documentation. Let it load. I just explain. right? So in app.config we are just taking this $root provider and then giving the function to this root provider, right? And we are telling that when we are having a backslash, then we are saying that it should go to home.html. When it comes to about us, you are saying that it should go to about us.html file, right? So just confirm. So here if you go to develop, in the tutorial file we will have those codes. I always suggest you to go with the copy paste technique so that you don't miss this specific wordings or wordings that you need to map it with AngularJS, and mostly you will not miss this what do you call the brackets, right? So what I'll do is I'll do it again. So we'll go to routing multiple views in our AngularJS. Alright, if you go there, they have given an example. So what we'll do is we'll just copy that example in that app.module. They have given this app.module, right? So just copy it and paste it in our thing. So just I'll delete everything, paste it here, right? And then we have got another set of values also. So just copy it and paste it here, and now we will change it as per our requirement, right? Right, so we'll have it as just app equals, so here also it will be app, right? So it's my tutorial app, the name of the app is my tutorial. So copy from here and paste it in app.js. I'm not sure whether the screen is changing very fast, right? Currently we will not be using any controllers, so just give controller out, right? That's it. So here instead of phones we'll have slash, and here we'll have this, okay, about us, right? So you're not using any controller, it's just delete those controllers, right? And it will be taken to hash, right? So we'll say we have already created a partials. So if it is a home page, we'll take it to home.html, and this will be about us.html. Alright, okay, so this is our home page.html and this is about us.html. Alright, so to display those values here, we need to give div, so before this footer, div ng-view, right? So this will automatically ask the router here what should be the view file. So it will tell you partials, go to partials and home.html, and then it will take that file and come and display it here, right? So we'll go to our page, and then here if we go to our slash, we should get, this is a home page, we are not getting it, right? Let me check where we have got an error. Okay, unterminated comment Angular is undefined. Fine, I will just check into it and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm sorry friends, while we are copying this one from AngularJS, right, it has some minified error. We have actually copied this file, right, and then we pasted it in our control.js, right? So it take little time to copy, and then if I refresh it, it's not working. Okay, it's working fine now. I don't know why it was not working earlier, right? So we got our file here, AngularJS file, right? So just go through your things again, right? So we have actually made things to work with different set of partials, right? Earlier it was not working. I don't know, something has happened in that angular.js file. So rest everything, our code is fine, it's working good, right? I'll explain you the things again. So we'll just start with our HTML page and then body slash HTML, right? And now we have mapped our CSS file and then our AngularJS file. We just got the AngularJS file from here. From in this link, you just copy this AngularJS file and then take it into your browser and then enter. If you refresh the page, you will get this AngularJS file. Copy this file, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and paste it in your AngularJS file, right? Create a file .angularjs.js file and paste it here, right? So next thing, similarly for AngularJS root, and then you need to create angular min-js.map, which you can find it in the CDN libraries, right? After that, come to our index.html file and then create your header and create your footer, and then where the content should be displayed, have div ng-view, right? Now go to the partials and create two HTML files, home.html and aboutus.html. So if someone clicks aboutus.html file, the header and footer will not change, it will be remain static, and then only the content from about us page will be displayed over here in this ng-view, right? If someone clicks slash home, or that's the index page, right? So it will go to home.html page, right? Now go to app.js, right? It's our normal thing. In app.js, angular.module my tutorial ng root, right? You need to give here ng root, which is very much important, and then app.config. You can actually copy and paste it from this file. Where is that? Okay, from AngularJS file, you can, they got a tutorial, and in the tutorial they have got this. Just copy and paste it, and then make sure you are not deleting this one, $root provider and $root provider, and you got your my tutorial. This is from index.html. This is from ng-app, right? And you got this our template.url. You need to specify to which template you are going to give the partial, right? If someone is giving, when it's a root directory, it should go to home.html. When it is about us directory, it should go to about us.html page, right? So if you come here and then if you refresh it, right? So we are in about us page, that's why it's showing about us. So if someone clicks about home page, it automatically goes to home page. If you are getting about us page, it will go to about us page, right? And if you are getting any error over here, make sure you copy the angular.minified.js file, right? Just go for angular minified file and then copy and paste it, right? I'll be updating I'll upload this code to our server, so if you want you can download these files, right? Thank you.